As this chilling radio call came over the air, Upland police officers Jim Tseng and Christopher Delaney instinctively knew every second counted.
The suspect's wife had called us and said that her husband was upset with the hospital, had left the house with a gun, and said he was going there to shoot some of the staff at the hospital.
I responded to the parking lot of the location. Just about the same time I responded to the parking lot, I noticed the suspect's vehicle approaching the hospital.
When I arrived on scene, I was on the south side of the hospital, took a perimeter position. Around the same time, I heard officers arriving in the area, taking various entrance and exit points to make sure that the suspect would not be able to get into the hospital.
I got behind the suspect's vehicle. We were still in the street, attempted to make a traffic stop, at which time he yielded for momentarily. And then he took off, proceeded to pull into the parking lot of the hospital. A short pursuit happened inside the parking lot before my partner, Sergeant Tseng, was able to pin him in and I was able to box him in.
I could tell the suspect had nowhere to go and he was going to come back out the same way. I made the decision to pull my car right in front of the suspect vehicle to stop it.
A few moments later, I don't know how long it was, another partner of mine came up next to me and I had asked him if he could to get off another taser shot to try to incapacitate the suspect, and he was able to do that, at which time we were able to rush the suspect and remove the weapon away from him and take him into custody without any further incidents.
Officers Delaney and Tseng showed exceptional courage in preventing the gunman from gaining access to the hospital.
One of the things I've honestly thought about was that there was a very good chance that the person would have fired rounds through my police car, but it was a decision that I made only because I felt that the incident needed to end right there rather than continuing any longer.
There's also no doubt in my mind that their actions, coupled with the suspect's wife and the actions of our other personnel that day, saved many lives at the hospital because the shooting was going to happen.
Sergeant Tseng and Detective Delaney are both heroes, in my opinion, and that is because they made very sound decisions in a very short amount of time in a very high-risk situation. Those decisions that they made were made seamlessly, very quickly, and ultimately saved the lives of many people in that hospital that day.
I don't think of myself as a hero. I think the men and women that were at that hospital on that day, treating the COVID patients and doing their job, not knowing exactly what was going around, outside the hospital, I think those are the true heroes.
No, I don't consider myself a real hero. I think we wake up every morning knowing we put ourselves in harm's way, knowing that situations like this can happen, but we don't wake up thinking we're heroes. We just wake up and we do the job the best we can.